You make sense. Just a little caveat: if you do have um, music from ethnic tribes and stuff like that, you probably are already there. You don't need to convert it. Uh, Didgeridoos and Tibetan bowls and Indian sitars most likely are not on the Western standard. They're on the Eastern standard, and the Eastern standard is already there.
All right, there we go. So we have a just kind of a slight clarification there. But if you're on the Western side of things, you can go check it out. Anything new you got coming up, Alan, in the future that you want to tell people about?
Well, actually, you mentioned the sound bubble. I just want to talk about this for a second. As an extension of all these frequencies, all this film work, I started a project in the mid-'90s called Dimension Audio, and we wanted to talk about how could you have sound come over speakers that is as good as what you hear in reality. And just a quick sketch on that. So the design spec is, well, sound comes from everywhere. It's omnidirectional. When you sit and listen to, you're in a restaurant, you hear the dishes on one side and the cash register on the other, and the kitchen behind you, and the fan over your head. So sound is everywhere. So what would it take? And the answer was we'd put a speaker everywhere. So here in my room, I'm sitting with a room that actually has 48 individual speakers independently on channels, and I can play a 48-channel mix into this, and I'm completely immersed. Well, I did this originally for entertainment, but it dawned on me that what I've created also is a sound healing chamber. So conceivably in the future, I envision these 3D sound systems being applied in conjunction with the raw frequencies and the natural healing tones, where people can have transformative experiences. And then also I have low frequency transducers built into the floor, so the whole floor vibrates with low frequencies, much lower than a subwoofer. And probably some of you have seen these sound tables where the low frequency is played right directly into your body. Well, this we call this vibroacoustics, and this is another cutting edge of how to apply sound for healing, is in these low frequencies vibroacoustically, all the way down to the brainwave frequencies. It's just a wide open field, and just to underscore, please go. I should check out the SAMA group, because this is the coolest group of people I've seen in a long time. No flakes. Everybody was totally top of their game in all different diversities, and this wants to really integrate music and sound into a modality that can be used in a positive way and responsibly. So this is a very exciting times in this idea of sound healing, and I really appreciate, Robert, you letting me be on tonight and talk about this stuff, and I want to come back soon.
Yeah, we'll have you on, Alan. So it's always great to connect with you, whether it's here or in person. I always enjoy my time with you, and your wealth of knowledge and the ability to kind of get outside the box is something I always appreciate as well. So just keep up the good work, my friends, and we'll orbit back here sometime in the not so distant future.
Absolutely, and like I say, right now I'm doing the Something Wicked movie that'll probably be out in the fall, and I've sent word out to John Carpenter. He's got a new movie called The Ward, and I let him know that if he was interested in working together, I'd love to do it. We'll see what he has to say. And then I just did a sound system for the military, of all things. I did a 3D visualization for the U.S. Army for an engineering group, and so I'm as diverse as I can be in this whole what do you do with sound and sound reproduction. But I'm having a blast. I encourage everybody to find their calling, find their passion. Unfortunately, it may not pay off today, but at least if you get started on it, and at least if it's a hobby or a backfill or something, that there's some way you express who you are and what you want to be, you got to do it. Because at the end, when we finally give up this body and we go back to the spirit world, there's a review. What did you do with that life? What did you learn? And certainly for the moms and dads that we all are someday, now or forever, I believe that one of the first questions at the top of the thing is did you have any children, and if so, what are they doing? What kind of people did you leave after yourself? What kind of lessons did you learn? And life is for lessons. So let's just keep learning.
Right on. All right, Alan. Well, listen, you take care of yourself, and we'll see you again real soon. And just keep up the good work. We love what you're doing, and I certainly am a fan and a believer, and am happy to know you.
Thanks, Robert. I really appreciate being on your show tonight.
All right, you take good care. That's Alan Howarth.
All right, bud.
And he's the man. He's the Hollywood sound effects master. In fact, we didn't really talk about this, but Alan has the probably the biggest selling. I hate that. Alan has probably one of the biggest, largest selling albums in terms of sound effects of all time with the GMP Crescendo Real Hollywood Sound Effects. Next week, you don't want to miss the show. It's Alexis K. Tyler. And if you know her name, you know what I'm talking about. It's going to be wild. We're going to get into it. We're going to get down. We're going to get down to the first chakra, the second chakra. We're going to feel it. And don't miss this show. It's going to be one for the ages. Trust me. All right. So until then, have an incredible week. Stay healthy. Stay positive. Stay clear. Stay true to your own signal. This is Robert Phoenix. You've been listening to Free Association Radio. Use your head to discern what's real and your heart to stay open to what's possible. Yeah.